So good day to anyone watching this video. Start things off. This video is about a program that converts units of temperature specifically from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So of course, let me first introduce you to the um, sources of my program. So these are all the codes that I have typed in order to come up with this program. This one. So basically how this works is, as you can read, enter Fahrenheit value. So whenever I whenever I enter some integers there, it will automatically convert from the Fahrenheit degrees to Celsius degrees. So as an example, let's type in 89 Fahrenheit degrees. So we press enter, and then for a Fahrenheit value of 89 degrees, the equivalent Celsius temperature is 31.6667 degrees. So this activity actually brought me some challenges. Challenges to myself, because of course I am a beginner and I had to brainstorm with my other groupmates. So first things first is you need to figure out how to create this blank space over here. So of course, you cannot just type in or press enter like that, and then it will automatically create space under this sentence. So in order to fix that, in my next out, I put here a prompt \n. So that what that do is it basically creates this one, a space here, a blank space. So that's the purpose of that, and my case was resolved. So the next one is I need to figure out how to create a blank space here, or you may call it as an indentation. So from my instinct, the first thing that comes from my mind is to use the tab key from my keyboard, because based from other documents, apps, Microsoft Word, Google Docs, when you press tab, it creates an indent. As you can see, it creates a space. So when you put in C out or your command, and then put your quotation mark, after your quotation mark, you press tab, and then it will create the space and then type your sentence. And this will be the output of that one, this one. So the last problem that I encountered was the conversion. So of course, as a student, I must it is a knowledge for me to use MDAS. So to explain MDAS, um you need to prioritize the operation on the leftmost side. So um there are it does not mean that, for example, there is an addition or subtraction on the first operation. It does not mean that you have to use addition or subtraction just because it is on the leftmost side. There is an order of operations that you must follow. So the first two operations you must use is division and multiplication. So in this case, the operation on the leftmost side is multiplication. So just in case that this is division, you must prioritize the division operation. But in this case, we will use multiplication. And then the next set of operations that we are going to use is addition and subtraction. So you may ask why didn't I use division the next? Because as I said, multiplication and division comes first. This is because um the subtraction or addition or subtraction operation is enclosed with a parenthesis. So whenever we use parentheses, brackets, or either of the two, we must prioritize the operation being used inside those grouping symbols. So I was able to resolve all of those three problems. And so as a conclusion, this activity used my critical thinking skills, and those challenges were of course been resolved, and it was a lot of fun to do. So but of course, along with fun, I learned a lot of things. For example, using the backslash n, and I just knew that you can use the tab to make an indent, and then of course I was able to apply MDAS in programming. So that will be all.